You know this gentleman, don't you, Jen?
David, Al Croucher really knows how to keep the ball in play. Goes right up the boards.
Right up the boards is correct, and a little bit of deflection because of lack of roll.
Al Croucher, of course, going against Michael Timmers. As I said on the onset, that he is an old buddy of mine from way back when on Lariat Drive.
Telling us about the action in a circle, but that's another story altogether, right? Picking up the 10-pin easily in the first frame. That's always a good way to get started.
There's Michael, and I'll tell you, for the first time I saw him throw a ball, and I'm very impressed with this guy's form. Really gets through the ball good. Going a little light there, but he's in the right zone.
I haven't really watched him bowl to any length yet, Jennifer, but my guess would be that he would have to take a little bit more time and, you know, get through on the approach with his preparation and then go to the line with a little bit more confidence.
We need to get some score on that board too, by the way.
A little anxious to show you the score, but the score right now is a spare against an open, and that's about an 11-pin difference. And first frame jitters, obviously.
Today we're also going to see a Kenny Abner and Ron Bonnert in the upper division. Some big players coming on, so stay tuned. We have a great crowd out here this morning.
That looks a little better.
Very clean roll, effective here.
Light shaker, as you saw it there. We've got a great crowd here this morning, and a lot of activity in the bowling establishment. The cold weather runs everybody in, and your BPA Fun Center has enough things to keep you occupied every day of the week.
You betcha. Oh, nice shot there, snapping out that 10-pin at the very last second.
The last pin that knocks out the 10, that's the 6-pin, and it's going to do the job. Take a look at the numbers for Al, age 47, 189 average, qualified with a 615, second time on television, and a very common high game of 279, Jen.
Yes, indeed.
11 out of 12 balls in a game are strikes, and then maybe a weak 10 and a spare on the other one.
Looks like he dropped that ball a little bit, David. He's wiping his hand off. He may have had some sweat that allowed that ball to slip right off.
Well, again, if you're going to have a mistake and have one slip off your hand, it's awfully nice to leave a 10-pin. Hopefully something you can make. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for coming out each and every week, and they are here in abundance this week.
From Jeff Weiler this morning, we have Patrick Henshaw brought along his daughter Krista, and along with that, he brought along a Grand Am GT in the case of a 300.
Well, we keep waiting to give it away, and maybe somebody's going to get on track and do it here soon, but Jeff Weiler's been bringing the product out, and everybody's been watching, and we've had a couple of close calls over the years, Jen, but I think we're about due for another one.
That would be exciting, and Jeff would really like to give that car away. Grand Am GT, and it's beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's got about every kind of car you'd want to name out there. And I tell you what, we're looking at Mr. Timmers just zeroing in on the pocket and flushing 3 in a row. The last 2 shots were absolutely great.
David, he appears so calm. That's so great. First time on TV, and he's as calm as can be. Al's got his hands full.
Matter of fact, he looks a little bit more calm than Al, even though Al has been right around the pocket on every shot. The loose arm swing of Timmers is appearing to carry a little better. And Jenna, I'm not one of the first to congratulate you, but a nice free carrying arm swing. 8:06. Jennifer set the new city record for women a couple weeks ago. Congratulations, Jennifer.
David, thank you so much. It has just been a great week for me, and it's definitely the most emotional I've ever been about any of my bowling feats. It was the big one.
That's right. It was the big one. May never happen again, but you don't get an 800 by accident. Congratulations, Jennifer.
Thank you very much.
going a little wide on the right-hand lane, leaving the 2-4-5, and just can't seem to get untracked, but filling frames, Jen.
You bet. Spare. Going up in the 5th frame, he's going to need to figure that left-hand lane out.
Look out. Getting trapped in the middle part of the lane again. If you don't play that 2-4-5 more direct on, you will slide by, as you saw there. Okay, stay with us. We'll be back after a couple of words from our sponsors.
Parents, spend some quality time with your child. Join the family.
Love the way he throws that ball, David. I am so...
We're back for the conclusion of match number 1, and we're looking at a 9-pin deficit right now, soon to be expanded to...
Wow. I love the way he throws that ball, David. I am so impressed.
Really doing well, Jen. As you see it there, he
Michael Timmers.
Yeah, he opens in the
me up,
first, but then he goes 4 strikes in a row.
It's looking great.
And you said, well, Mike, does he bowls on our side of town, doesn't he?
Sure does, at Western Bowl.
Okay. Look at this, so trip 4-9.
That's big league there.
Let's take a look here, Jen. The powerful ball is going to take out the 4-9. Mike really gives it what 4 here. Gets nice down at the line, and he stays down. Watch the ball cut through now. Head pin goes straight back. 2 to the side, trips out the 4-9 late. And oh,
man,
you talk about deflection. Al just got the ultimate no-no. He's rubbing his hands there. Didn't put enough roll on the ball.
Of course, with Michael's 5, 6 in a row now, it can make you feel a little different about it.
Absolutely right.
Fire away.
43 pins, and with an open here, Al can almost kiss this one goodbye with 4 frames yet to go, though. Really needs to take a shot at it.
I believe Al's been on our show at least a couple times before, probably once a year for the last couple of years, as far as I can remember.
Yeah, once before that I can remember for sure, but we've done so many shows I really don't know. They're 95 in the 6th frame for Al, and Mike getting up, as you see there. 5 straight strikes working, and the game is just about going to be in the bag.
Al, of course, is married to Peggy, daughter Lori, and Julie, and Denise. Lives on Maple Ridge Court out in Fairfield, Ohio. Averaging 189, right on the cuspid.
There we go. Let's see. Get over there.
No problem. Take a look now. Michael Timmers on a roll.
5 strikes, all in a row. Coming up into the 7th frame, and looks like he's close again.
This is so great, David, to see somebody first time on TV succeed so well.
Oh, he looks so relaxed.
He really does.
Maybe doesn't know we're on yet. Just thinks this is a warm-up game.
Michael has something very exciting going on in his life. His first child will be born around April 8th. His wife's name is Vicky.
Congrats.
Weighing in at 140, soaking wet, he reminds us.
I saw that. 140 soaking wet. We don't want to be soaking wet today. It's a little on the chilly side, but there you see it. Opens in the 1st frame, and then straight strikes through the 8th. Awfully
phenomenal.
Nice looking sheet. Al on the right-hand lane just cannot get untracked, and I'm not sure if it would really do any good anyway, because he's got a tiger by the tail.
Maximum penalty for throwing a very good shot, very firm, solid 10-pin.
Okay, cross lane. A spare? Yeah.
Just barely.
In your 806, did you have to bring back any crucial spares in a 10th frame, Jen? Or?
No, did most of my striking in the 10th frame, to be honest with you. I had a couple 4-pins and a couple 10-pins, and I did have a big open the start of my second game.
806 with an open?
With an open.
Al's on the left-hand lane, and he needs to get untracked. And the roll of the ball is just not clean. It's not taking the ball into the 1-3 like Mike Timmers at all, Jen.
Mike is just throwing a phenomenal ball.
There you see Mike. He's just kind of surveying the situation and looks about as calm and cool as anyone would be with
with
an 80-some pin lead, right? And the troubles continue for Al Crozier. Poor Al. This game is over. 146. He could take it out for 170 something, but he's got a gentleman here that's just burning up the lane. Uh-oh, double dribble. Doesn't make any difference.
Oh, he's got to be so thrilled.
Vicky is obviously excited about this.
His mom, Bobby, and Tim are just two of the greatest parents you could ever see in your whole life. 11 children.
Wow.
Tiffany, my best friend, she's the oldest out of the whole group.
11 children? Well, if he strikes here in the 10th, he'll have 11 strikes out of 12 for a 279. That's the way, we like it, Jen. He looks fantastic. You told me about this guy before the show started.
He has just such a clean release, David. Gets through the ball so nice, and as you said, he stays down at the line. He's in control.
Simple four-step approach, but again, simplicity is the name of the game in bowling. If you can duplicate it time after time again, you're going to be... Here it is. Look at this.
Can't believe it himself, David. What a great story. Michael Timmers.
He looks so excited.
279 with the strike. First time on TV.
There's a smile.
That is so great.
Well, four-step approach, if you can take a look at it here, folks, the push away is on the first step, and then you just walk to the line, stay down, let the ball swing through, and what do? You strike.
279. Absolutely great.
One happy camper. Al Croucher's going to have to finish out here on the right-hand lane, but 279. He's getting almost a standing ovation from the crowd here, and rightly so. Mike Timmers, congratulations.
David, if you didn't know any better, you'd think we were looking at the 190 and over division.
I'm not sure they've won any part of him right now.
Al's just going to try and get out of the way here.
Al's going to be back with us, I'm sure, but what a future he might have. Why haven't we seen Mike before now, Jen?
Well, he's only 27 to start with. I don't believe he's been bowling that long.
Could have fooled me. Well, Al brings back the 5-pin, and he can strike here in the 10th for 166, but bettering that by 113 pins is Mike Timmers. I mean, he's happy. He's enjoying the moment.
That's what it's all about. Hometown people and the king of TV bowling every Sunday. Chances are you'll see somebody you know.
Eventually, they all walk by our camera, ladies and gentlemen. Al Croucher finishes the way you should, 160 to Mike Timmers, 279. Stay with us for the 190 and up division after these words.